Sino po ang nagagawin?
Hindi ako.
Ayun o.
The Barkada, known as the Midlife Crisis Band.
My heart is in your hand, 'cause I'll be missing you. Babe, I love you. Babe, I love you.
We are Midlife Crisis, as if you didn't know. You know, we still have a bar here. So the more you drink, the better we sound. So please continue to drink up. Okay?
Why are we called Midlife Crisis?
Why are we called Midlife Crisis? Because I was going to say we, but I'm sure you're going to complain again. He always says hindi siya kasali. We need. Okay, here's something from Brit.
Does the pound play so loud, baby, it's a guitar man. He's gonna see the show, it's a cute guitar man. He can make you laugh, he can make you cry. He'll bring you down and you get too high. Something's been going and miles and miles a day. Find another place to live. Have to treat you right, baby, it's a guitar man. It's on the radio, it's a guitar man. Comes to find that you see his face, and you think you might like to take this way. While you're miles away, searching for a song to play. When you listen to the music and you like to sing along, you wanna get the thing out of them song. Message, it's a word you want to call you. Then the lights begin to flicker, and the sound is getting thin, and the voice begins to falter, and the crowds are getting thin. But he never sees, notice he's just got to find another.
in the show, we'd like to give tribute to three very special gentlemen by the names of Danny, Jim, and Buboy. You know them more by the name Apple, who, sadly enough, are leaving the industry after years of giving us their wonderful music. At least we have some albums in our possessions to remember them by. Well, we'd like to pay tribute to the Apple because, like Midlife Crisis, they're also a barkada. And so, if I may ask, we'd like to do a jam with these particular songs. We'd like to include all the members of the band. And this is a special number because our drummer, Leo Balite, where is he? He's a little big man.
Little boy.
Nakatayo ka na ba? Nakatayo ka na? Nakatayo ka na talaga? Okay. This is his first concert appearance, so he's going to sing. Come on, show me a little love. So if you will, imagine that we are in the penthouse of this building where Nick works. And we are rehearsing. Okay, that's where we rehearse. And let me just give you a glimpse of what we normally do. Okay? For all of you.
Ronnie.
Roy.
Yes. Paano ulit yan?
Paano ulit yan?
Sabi ko,
Yun o.
Panalangin ko sa habang buhay, magkapiling kasama ka. Yan ang panalangin ko, at hindi papayag ang pusong iyong mawala sa ibig. Mahal ko iyong tingin. Wala nang iba ang mas mahalaga sa pag-ibig nating dalawa. At sana nawa'y pag-ibig ka, mapapangit sa sarili, minamahal kita.
Mas malambing. Mas malambing.
Anong kailangan gawin niya lang yun?
Mas malambing ko.
Mas marinig lang.
Malambing daw, Roy. Mas malambing. Di pwede. Ayaw ba naman? Matigas. Matigas. Ay. Di pwede. Iba ng presyo niya. Mata na. Leo. Ano yan?
Sana
Ay, that's it. Mas malambing mo. Ganun talaga. Malagsit sa yung drums.
Kasi walang tono yung drums.
Malagsit. Okay, ready?
sana ang mundo mo sa ulan ay aking kukumutan. Mga problema iyong malilimutan. Bawat tayo'y magkayakap sa dilim. Oh, mahirap talaga magmahal na lang kaya ng iba.
Ano? Ganda?
Nakita ang kanyang mga mata, nawawala ang aking pagka-dismaya. Hindi lang, sugod lang. Oh, bahala na kumagkapistuhan pa. Tunay na pangalan ko, saan ko siya sasabihin sa'yo?
Thank you, Apo, for all of those beautiful videos.
Nag-jump din sila.
Na-make ka rin kami na actually, it sounds like an Apple song. When we first heard it, most of the people in the band didn't like it. And the composers actually, Enzo Formoso for the lyrics and Benny Saturno for the
I think
melody.
Benny's here.
Is Benny Saturno here now?
Mr. Saturno.
Where is Mr. Saturno?
Yeah!
There he is!
There he is.
Ayun!
Hey, Benny.
What?
Hey!
Hey, anyone?
The D.
Leave it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So when we first heard this song, I'm feeling that it wasn't quite the kind of beat we wanted. Of course, Benny explained, pwede nyo i-rearrange yan. So, you know, after a while, nabi ko na si Encho, sabi na, alam mo, kung ayaw nyo nang kantahin yung kanta, sabihin ko na kay Benny, bigyan natin si Apo, magiging hit pa yan. So anyway, so here's this song that was composed by our very Saturno and our very own Encho Formoso. It talks about a midlife rush. Although we call ourselves a midlife crisis, we like to think of it in a positive way. We're experiencing a midlife rush.
Ito pa rin.
Magkakasama, takinakapag sa pera. Sa merino lang kita at magkita sila. Loka ay sagad sa forma. Ang sona na maganda, laging binabagulan. At baka masunod ng iba. Midlife rush talaga. Anong laki ng pagbabago? Di naman kundi ang kahapon na daan sa'yo. Midlife rush talaga. Umikot-ikot lang ang mundo. Sama-sama pa rin pagkalaan na rito.
Lahat na yata ngayon ay laban ng masaya. BP at sugar, cholesterol binabantayan.
Ang unang mentality, parang hanggang sa hindi. Sukat ang waistline ay anong laki. rush.
You got the song? Okay, yeah. And now recording here.
Single.
Okay, now we come to a very special portion of our show. Well, we all know why we're here. We're raising funds for the scholars that from the UP College of Music. Now, for those of you who don't know, no matter how big or how small our gigs are, we always put aside 10% of what we make for our scholarship fund. Now, we do this once a year to add to that scholarship fund. And with your help, we're able to send scholars to the UP College of Music. Last year, we were able to send 2 scholars. This year, we aim for 4, okay? And so we're going to have you join us for a number now. Now, pare, totoong scholars ito paalala mo na.
Hindi ka tulad ng scholars ni Enchong. Ang dami nag-react ko.
Di ba? As a matter of fact, ate, marami dyan na sa dami ng scholars nila may foundation na sila. May foundation of
Teka muna. Wala lang sa inyo sa stage. Tinira nyo na.
Ganyan naman tayo, di ba? Pinag-uusapan natin yung mga wala rito, di ba? Okay, can we ask the scholars to come in, please?
Yay!
Okay. Let us introduce the scholars. We have 8 scholars on stage.
Not only 4. We were able to.
I think counted 7. Can we have the lights here? Ed? Okay. We have on flute. Please raise your hands so everybody can see you. Mr. Wesley Pana. Okay, that's him. Also on flute, Jezer Mechila. On trumpet, Eugene Felix. On the other trumpet, Joey Bernardino. We have 2 guitarists today. The first is Jordan Amaga. Or Amaga. And second is Tom Katimbak. We have 2 lovely singers. These were our scholars last year. Grace Clarissa and Janelle Bauer. Okay. It is our privilege, ladies and gentlemen, to be able to do a number with them. These are your scholars, ladies and gentlemen, from the UP of College of Music. May we call on Kichi Benedicto from the UP College. Kichi Molina.
Alzheimer's.
Satagan na. Sorry, Kichi.
He did that last year, right?
Yes, John Formoso, please come over. Yes. We would like to give you this check. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you very much for these wonderful scholars.
Ladies and gentlemen, apologize for running down.
Baka hindi na
You can't imagine how many times they reminded me. Molina, Molina. As a matter of fact, I even have a piece of paper here that says
Okay lang, okay lang.
Molina.
Go on. Okay na.
Okay, the joke's done.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
No, seriously though, in behalf of the Dean of the College of Music, Dr. Ramona Coimo, I would like to thank the Midlife Crisis Band and all of you here, because of your generosity, and their generosity, these kids, all 8 of them now, are going to be able to continue their studies and be able to support, you'll be able to support their student life in the university. It really doesn't take much, but it helps and goes a long, long way. Thank you very much, and from the bottom of my heart, I wish you more years and more anniversaries to come. Thank you.
Picture po namin. You know, it's so funny. Just this year, UP invited us to go there because they wanted to give us a certificate of appreciation. So Enchong was the one who went. And of course, it was full of serious musicians playing all sorts of serious instruments. And of course, Ryan Kaya, of all people, was sitting there, you know. And so they made the mistake of asking Enchong to speak. Mistake, right? So he just gets on the mic and he goes, "Maraming salamat sa karangalan to. At saka para sa mga estudyante dyan, huwag niyo pong kalimutan, tuloy ang rock and roll." Tawa na yung mga bata. Okay, talking about bata. Yung midlife crisis kasi, hindi naman puro matatanda katulad ko. Meron isang bata kami, si Adele, batang isip. Pero actually, we have a new group which we put together, and they're called the Midlife Kids. Come on, kids, come on stage. When we heard them perform, people were saying that they were actually the main act who were going to be the front. Coco, can you please come here and help Matthew? We just have to fix this for them. Ed, medyo loose ito po ay ito. Alam mo kasi maraming pamilya dito eh, puro lolo, lola, tita. Yan, excited na. Pagkatapos ito, wala na tao, aalis na sila. Regina Rotea. On guitar, 18-year-old hotel and restaurant industrial management student from De La Salle, Ronnie's son, Matt Anand. On keyboards, attends school at the International Christian Academy, Ronnie's 11-year-old daughter, Julia Henares. On drums, grade 3 student from the South Green Hills, Roy's son, Concord del Valle. On percussion, grade 1 student from Ateneo, Adele's son, Rico Santo. On vocals, 11-year-old daughter of Adele, Isabella Samson. Also on vocals, 8-year-old grade 2 student from Ateneo, Nick's son, Marcel Guzman. Still on vocals, 13-year-old student from International School, Nick's daughter, Mariel Guzman. And last but certainly not the least, on lead vocals, 10-year-old grade 4 student from Ateneo, Nick's son, Manuel Guzman.